Master LSP, I have news. I have confirmed that the Isle of the Goddess, which was formerly a part of Skyloft, has returned to the surface. Furthermore, I have detected the successful eradication of Demise. Your prayers to the Triforce have been heard. In light of these factors, the seal Zelda maintained through her age-long sleep is no longer necessary. My projections indicate she will wake momentarily. I advise you make your way to the Seal Temple as soon as possible. Good morning, LSP. This is all very touching, really. But I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way, and as much as it has delighted me, I can no longer tolerate you nipping at my heels. LSP. You know, boy, you've really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for is at hand. I don't even have the time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. Stand down. You're in my way, and the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise. You've done a fine job of spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age, so I see no point in dawdling here. But the past, oh the past, so full of possibilities. I shall resurrect him there with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl. Yeah, we are just left with a life-altering turn of events. Ghirahim has made off with Zelda to the distant past to revive his master in that age because he can't do it here. He's in a way getting what he wanted, but however though, we are definitely going to go and stop him very, very soon. Anyway, we're back again with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, I finished Sky Keep, and the Isle of the Goddess has dropped from Skyloft, and is now part of the outside. Groose, what are your thoughts on this? You gotta chase after that creep, LSP. Zelda's counting on you. I definitely will. Granny, what about you? For Zelda to be taken from us at a time like this, it is unthinkable. LSP, listen to me. You must do whatever it takes to prevent the resurrection of Demise in the past. Quickly now, open the gate of time and return to the past. Definitely. However, though, we need to do some preparation because, honestly, if you're not good at sword fighting and maintaining your health for a good while, you probably want to go back up to Skyloft, to the Bazaar, and do some last-minute prep. So, let's do that right now. Yeah, it's peaceful, it's quiet outside, there's barely any music, we're just left with some air vents outside that were formerly part of the sealed grounds that assisted us in fighting the imprisoned. However, though, yeah, the Isle of the Goddess is now part of this, and this whole thing just does not exist. We're gonna come back and admire this right after the Bazaar, so give me one moment for the sky. I'm gonna miss doing that. I'm gonna miss hitting that bird just for that rupee that I'm probably just gonna go ahead and lose anyway after I spend it here at the Bazaar. So going over to the Bazaar right now, we're gonna do some last minute shopping because, yeah, this is to reassure anyone who has played this game and those who also haven't, that if they're not the best at certain things in combat, then assisting your health will definitely be a viable option at this point. Since I'm here though, there's one, or at least two things that I want to point out here in the Bazaar. Petro is here. Yeah, he's just chilling about. What's up, dude? Oh, good day, LSP. I simply can't thank you enough for all your help. I am overjoyed. For so long I wondered what it would be like to casually stroll through the bazaar, and here I am. And look around. The best part is, nobody is screaming in horror. Yeah, that's gotta be one breath of fresh air to just be feared and just not admired and finally get your admiration back. And just to be able to be human and live your life the way that you want. Anyway, we love Petro. He's back, he's doing good things. There's one more thing that I want to point out with Spirit, because if you talk to him at this point and choose the option where he just asks you where to next or something, yeah, this honestly is a chilling dialogue, so let's go ahead and take a look. Magnificent. Come closer then. Let us see what I can see. Oh, I see many things. All is revealed. Young man, whatever have you done? If my eyes do not betray me, then you are the one behind the disappearance of the Isle of the Goddess. Yes, nothing escapes my gaze. Well, worry not. I can see that you did not make the isle disappear just for idle amusement. Still, I am afraid that it will be up to you to find the proper path from here. Trust yourself. That's all I can see for the moment. My eyes, they grow weary. Come see me again if you should lose your way. Good luck, young man. Oh man, that's chilling. Very, very chilling. So I'm really here just for potion's sake. I'm probably going to go ahead and just dump out this fairy because why not? I'm going to get better things right here, as a matter of fact. So, this Guardian Potion right here, I want to point out something. Yeah, it takes away, like, any potential that you will take damage for, 3 minutes? I think it's 3 minutes. It's 200 rupees, though. I definitely know that for sure. Let's go ahead and pick it up and just read a little bit about it. Alright, yeah, 3 minutes. However, though, there's going to be one extra potion that I'm going to go ahead and pick up here at the Bazaar, and it will probably be most likely, actually 2 more potions. One is a heart potion. Get a little bit of that happening. Alright, that's 8 hearts right there. And lastly is a stamina potion, because we're going to be doing lots of sword swinging and spin attacks, and mostly just sprinting. So get that for sure. Alright, there we go. However, if you really want to get serious about your potion at this point, which I'm sure you do, since we're very, very nearing the end, we're going to upgrade this Guardian Potion and the Heart Potion right here. But I've done a little bit of reading, so let's talk to Birdie, and he will probably most likely infuse our stuff for us. I'm going to go ahead and infuse the... I'm not going to go ahead and infuse this stamina potion. I'm going to leave that alone. I do have the materials used for Heart Potion. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this a good amount of times. Twice, hopefully. Alright. Okay, skip that. And we have Heart Potion Plus. It's been powered up and restores all of your hearts. But there is a twist to this. Yeah, they give you another option, as if they knew that this just upgraded Heart Potion just wasn't enough. So, Heart Potion Plus Plus. What's that? How does that work? Let's see. Alright. We have the materials and the money, so may as well just try it out and see how it works. Right? Alright. Heart Potion Plus Plus. This powerful elixir not only restores all of your hearts, but also contains 2 servings in every bottle. So it's just like the elixir soup from Wind Waker, and you have 2 servings of it, pretty much. Alright, the last thing is this. I am missing 1 Starry Firefly, so we know exactly where to find one. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Waterfall Cave, and we're going to go ahead and infuse this right up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are in the Waterfall Cave. It's just, it feels really weird to be at this point because we came here for our first mission ever in the game, which was to look for our Loftwing right on the other end of this cave. But here's the Firefly that we want. I'm going to go ahead and just snatch him right up. Give. Alright, back to the Bazaar, and time to get our Guardian Potion Plus. So before we get that Guardian Potion Plus, Kukiel's right here. What does she have to say? Hey, mister. Did you know the goddess is gone? Do you think she got mad and left because I never listened to my mom and dad? Poor thing. Oh my god. Like, being so little and just not knowing what the hell is going on sometimes is just bone-chilling. Captain Hook, what's up, man? I know his name is Jakamar, but still, it's like the joke that I made first thing when I began this LP. This is unbelievable. The goddess statue is gone. Would somebody please explain just what's going on here in Skyloft? These guys are just left in wonder. I feel so terribly bad. Anyway, Guardian Potion time. Time to infuse. Hopefully it works. Right? You there. Alright, so let's go ahead and just see what's going on here. Okay, so here we are. When you infuse this, it, from what I understand, it goes from a long-lasting 3 minutes to 6 minutes in terms of damage prevention. So you don't have to do this. It's totally optional. If you feel that your wits are powerful enough that you won't die or take large amounts of damage, all the power to you. But honestly, I feel pretty okay enough. I'm pretty confident that I won't die. But just pointing this out, if you, yeah, I'm just reassuring the players who have not played this game, and for those who have, but want a better way of staying alive, this is what you do. This is the best way to go about it, in my opinion. There's probably better ways than this, but, alright. Well, it was definitely worth it. Let's take one good last look at Skyloft, because we will not be coming here again. I'm gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss the Loftwing music. Oh my gosh. In all seriousness, let's dive off and get back to the grind. I'm gonna miss this music so freaking much. It's unbelievable, but sadness up the wazoo, man. Alright, behind the temple is where we want to go ahead and go. As a matter of fact, no. Definitely the sealed temple, or the sealed grounds, because that's where the Isle of the Goddess is. It's a closer way. Yeah, the Isle of the Goddess is a really nice aesthetic to the sealed grounds, because when we revealed Sky Keep, little did we know that the appearance of that dungeon was actually spirally and actually did take the shape of the sealed grounds, and who knew that when we did that, it would fit right in and, you know, seal up what we used to fight the imprisoned in, no pun intended, sealed grounds, cough cough. Anyway, this is definitely stunning, and, yeah, beautiful, but we have somebody to go ahead and rescue. I'll miss you, Granny and Groose. Wish me luck. Let's go. Alright, Temple of Hylia, and it looks like Impa is hurt. What's up, girlie? Oh, LSP. It's Ghirahim. He appeared out of thin air and got the drop on me. Don't worry about me. You must chase after him. He ran through the great doors at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late. Hurry. Alright, as you wish. Ghirahim, let's see what he's up to. Hear me, my hordes. The spell is nearly complete. The Demon King returns. Until then, you will keep that whelp from interfering with my ritual. I don't care if the whole lot of you get lodged on the end of his blade. You will buy me the time I need. Do not fear him. Fear my wrath if you fail me. Whew, Link looked freaking dapper there for a second. Wink, wink. Alright, I will be using some stamina potion because I will be doing mostly just running. You can definitely have the option to just sprint and you can run past most of this. If you've played Hyrule Warriors, which I'm sure you have, ouch, you'll know that that's an option. However, though, when it comes to mission clearing, then you have to fight in that game specifically. When a wall pops up like this, then that's when you have to do a majority of the combat, so just go ahead and just swag them up and get these guys out of our way. And it's mostly these guys with the blue caps, the bokoblins, those. Yeah, that's very specific of me to say. Go ahead and just knock them out. Alright. Okay. Definitely moving on is nice. I would probably use the Guardian Potion that I talked about mostly. However, I may as well just do it now, because I may as well see what it does, right? And, yeah, it lights up our hearts, and it makes us to where the possibility of taking damage is just non-existent. Alright, another wall here. Let's may as well see what we got going on. And we got some moblins, too, so let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Ouch. Well, what am I saying ouch for? I should be not worrying about this at all, because damage taking is out of the window for now. So I don't even really care about that. May as well pick up a couple hearts and fill them up. Right, a good whopping 6 minutes of just invincibility is just life-altering. Get it? Life-altering? Alright. Alright. Getting those guys on out. And moving on. And we have some archers here. And again, I don't really care about taking damage because, hey, Guardian Potion. Running past most of this, and it's really not required that you have to fight this. It only becomes required to fight when a wall pops up, and Ghirahim just makes it to where you can't move on unless you clear these guys. Go ahead and just sprint on down. And here we are. What do we got this time? Alright, this guy I don't like, because he will go behind the wall and sprint at you. And he deals quite a drag. I don't know what I'm saying. He does knock you back quite a bit, is what I meant to say. May as well test it out if he comes back. And most of these guys will just run. Yeah, like that. Alright. What next? Oh yeah, wait for him to dash first. There we go. He's out. What do we got next? Alright, these hornblowers, as a matter of fact, are the ones that you want to go ahead and tackle here and snatch his horn away. Get rid of these guys. And there we go. Yeah, this game definitely gets you ready for the future Zelda games, which are Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And when this game first released, that was Nintendo's very first impression. Like, let's really draw out the Zelda games after this one and see how intense we can make it. And it starts with the stamina gauge. I'll talk about that briefly when the LP is over. But getting these guys on out of here. Alright. There we go. Getting these guys on out of here. There we go. The wall is basically done. You can just move on here and run past most of this. I know that my stamina potion is has run out, so may as well just keep on sprinting and sprinting. And it looks like my... oh dear. The Guardian Potion is running out too. Oh boy. But we still have Healing Potion, so that's a plus. My boy Ghirahim is just buying himself time at this point, and these goblins have literally failed him just as if he just said a few minutes ago. Alright, knock him on out. Get a little bit of that happening. And that should do it. You're far too quick, boy. I realize a simple child like you knows nothing of magic, but spells like this take time and a steady hand. Can't you wait quietly, like a good boy? You petulant brat. You've pushed me too far. I've waited my whole existence for this. This is my moment. You know what? Fine. If you're so intent on hurrying to your grave, I'll be happy to show you the way. This time there will be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you and let you walk away with your life before, but I won't make that mistake again. That I promise. If only I'd put you in your place from the very beginning. Show a human a little mercy, and next thing you know, he thinks himself your equal. Given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity, so I let you run with your life. Twice even. Such a guilty pleasure. But instead of scurrying away like any creature with a basic instinct to survive, you just kept coming back. Again, and again, and again. I've let a mere boy make a fool of me for the last time. You stand before a demon, or should I say, a weapon without mercy. For you, boy, I've prepared a most appropriate and humiliating death. I even have a pet name for it. I call it the Endless Plunge. First, I will take my time bludgeoning you, and when I grow bored of it, I will drive you to the edge and deliver a last strike to send you falling to your doom. I'll delight in casting your body into this pit and snuffing out the flame of your life. Your broken body will serve as fine sustenance for the Demon King. Whoo hoo hoo hoo! Ghirahim is on fire at this point. However, though, at this point, or this time that you fight him, he takes no damage in this phase, which is a good and bad thing, because he does not want to get pissed off even more. However, though, drive him off the edge, and the idea is to make him take the Endless Plunge instead. and knock him off, like that. And drop on down, and give him a good stabbing, right in the chest. Ghirahim, your workout routine is just stunning. You may need to share that with me at some point. Alright, it's time to teach this hunk of metal a few manners. Oh, man. So, at this point, you don't want to hit these purple things on his hands, because just reassuring those who have not played this game, but also those who have, yeah, you don't want to hit them, but I'm sure, like, folks at home kind of want to see that in action, so yeah, not fun. So he will just flip you around and kick you off the edge and make you take his endless plunge, just like he mentioned. So, go ahead and block his Sparta kicks and just keep on going. Keep hitting him in between these lightning things on his hand and knock him off. And there you go. Make him take your dominant plunge instead. That sounded wrong. Alright, just a couple more swipes and stabs, and he'll be good to go. And he's not going to be that hard, honestly. Alright, go ahead and keep on going. Uh-huh. And whack. And whack. Ooh, didn't even mean to do that. Holy crap. Jump on down, and give him a stab. And this begins the next phase. And he's got his sword back. Definitely. That's gonna be fun. Funny thing is that in this phase, he has not done this before, but he'll do this thing where he gives like a Skyward Strike and does one of these, but there's actually a catch to it. It brings back some Link to the Past Aghanim vibes by making it to where you have to hit these back. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Go ahead and give him a good jab in the chest a few times, and when he's stunned like that, he does look kind of creepy and possessed. Do it again. There we go. Stun him a couple times. You wretched brat. And he busts out the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. Cough, cough. He's literally Cloud McFair at this point. No, I'm sorry. That's Zack McFair. Cloud's last name is Strife. My apologies. He has turned into freaking Cloud. My gosh. Give him a good blocking on the sword. I did not mean to do that. Alright. Block, and he'll do this thing where you have to diminish his sword, and if you take a wrong swipe, he'll regenerate it like that, and that's not fun. So, you don't want to see what happens when you take this kind of damage. So just go ahead and keep blocking him. And then stab. And one more should do it. Alright. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit the wrong direction that time. You want to go slow with it, most definitely. Just so you can get the right angles and he won't reset it. So just keep that up if you're so inclined. This is preposterous. Driven to my knees by a simple child of man. Laughable. No matter how many times we clash, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? You think I can't win? Boy, what are you? But never mind that. Victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual I started continued. At last, it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of the goddess and resurrect in his full glory.
Don't you see? It's all over. You and your kind have lost. This world and everything in it now belong to darkness. They belong to my master. Welcome back to us, Master. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form.
Don't worry, LSP. Bruce has got this. LSP, I caught her. She's okay.
So you and that other human would stand before obliteration to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. The humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects, shivering under rocks and ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me. When last I walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, mewling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you. You grow more fascinating by the second, human. I never imagined I'd meet one of your kind who wished to stand against me in battle. Very well then. I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there.
LSP, it's all on you. And listen up. Granny had some info for you. The old girl says it'll take time for that greasewad to absorb Zelda's soul completely. If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. I know you can do it. So yeah, you've got to do this. You're all Zelda's got. You've got to make this happen.
If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time your world has left cowering and crying, as befits your kind. But if you truly desire to raise your blade against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more moments to let you decide. It's up to you now, LSP.
Whew. Alright, yeah, quite an even bigger turn of events, isn't it? Well, Zelda is now, safe and saved by Groose, who has done a big ol' maneuver to catch her. Yeah, at this point, we find out that Demise is in his true form, and Ghirahim was literally his weapon the entire time. And not only to mention that, and also Dark Fi. That is freaking amazing. Had to point that out. But, yeah, it feels literally strange to be at this point in the entire LP. I did not think that I would come here and ever see this. But, yeah, the choice is up to us now to save humanity. With that, I will see everyone in the finale on Labor Day. Go to bed. Go to bed right now if you're watching this at night, and get ready and look forward to the finale on Monday, Labor Day. With that, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.